what is rebellious about being a plant parent? I think it is the rejection of the idea that we are consumers that surround ourselves with objects. I think being a caretaker, surrounding oneself with living beings, be they plants or what have you, pushes back on that idea of consumerism and collection of future garbage, which is most of the things that we purchase.
Heather Haskins helps run the Plant Hospital, which grew out of Food Not Bomb Humboldt Park's food rescue mission. Food Not Bombs is a global but loose-knit group of independent collectives that intercepts surplus food before it lands in dumpsters and redistributes them to local communities for free. Receiving food requires no ID, background check, or registration. Sometimes the collectives receives non-food items for redistribution. When Heather and other volunteers noticed that their garage was not an ideal place to store plants, they created the Plant Hospital.
Rather than have these plants just die, get donated to a food pantry and then die because there's nowhere to put them or take care of them, this is kind of the plant hospital. So I'm reviving them, repotting them, and giving them the conditions that they need to grow strong, and then finding good homes for them.
Sarah, thank you so much for taking a plant. I love these. These are beautiful.
Oh, wonderful, by all means. I'm so glad you selected a plant. Hey, Carl, would you
Hey.
like a plant?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
wonderful.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Good home.
Good.
Heather rebels against transactional consumerist culture by giving traumatized plants a new lease on life. Nursing a plant back to health does take effort and resources. It would be easy for volunteers to toss the plants into their compost heap. However, Heather and crew believe it's more fulfilling to show up for the plants with rebellious survivor spirits.
Do you think the plants that are like have a will to survive and will overcome the trauma of being in the garage in 0-degree weather for overnight and almost freeze, these plants that can survive these conditions and just want to live are the plants that I kind of want to show up for, The people that answer the call and show up for plants are people that feel the calling to bring a plant home. And those are exactly the people that should come take a plant. Do you feel a plant calling to you to come take it home? Yeah, well, then maybe this is your plant. Yeah. I think I've heard this about gardening, and it's definitely true. You have to kill a lot of plants before you become good at gardening or taking care of plants. The best we can do is the best we can do, and that's how we learn to take care of plants. And honestly, the plants that are here, the plants that survive, they're survivors, and I think that they will. Be patient with you if you're patient with them. And I think the other thing rebellious about this is that it is not transactional. This is about caring for something and then entrusting the future care of that thing to another person. There is no quid pro quo. There is no you owe me this. It's just not even I wouldn't say it's an exchange even. It's a collaboration and the flow of life.